Good morning and welcome back. I'm going to get back on the F100 today. In case you weren't with me on the last one, drug this truck home. Motor was locked up on it. We got the motor to turn over. From there, we put a battery in it, got it to spin over, poured a little gas down the carburetor, and actually heard it hit. So today we're going to try to get some gas from the fuel tank up and maybe hear it run more than a few seconds. So if you're interested, join me. Appreciate you watching. Okay, so nothing's changed, which is a good thing. Today I'm going to see if I can get some fuel up to it from the fuel tank. Try to drain that because I know what's in there is going to be really old. Might try it again just to see the starter solenoid is still sticking. Wouldn't surprise me if it were, but it's always fun to hear them hit again. So let's see if it turns over. That still works. Let's pour a little gas down it. Just a little bit. Just want to hear it hit. It didn't like that. Since it didn't like it, we'll do it again. Still runs. That's okay. That's enough. We heard it hit. Get rid of that. Get you out of the way before you fall in the carburetor. Okay. So I think what I'll do, I know the fuel pump's not pumping. I think I'll start removing lines. I may remove this line and blow some air back through it and see if it comes out of the fuel tank. We should be able to hear it and see if these are stopped up. As hard as that line is, it wouldn't surprise me if it's got some buildup in it. So let me grab a screwdriver and see if I can get that off. All right. That came off a little easier than I thought it would. Of course, that's not lower than the tank. Well, while we're here, let's see. So I'm not mistaken. No, that don't move. All right. Let me get a little air. We'll shoot back on that and see if we can hear it in the tank. All right, got a little air. Take the cap off the tank. Let's shoot it backwards and see what happens. But I don't have high hopes. Definitely stopped up. Wrap a rag around it. A really wet rag. Yeah, we got some kind of stubbage at the tank. Okay, it's fine. We'll make it work. Might try out the tank and push it the other way and see what happens. Okay, we'll go from this way to that way. Get a little better nozzle though. Okay, so all we're gonna do, come on. Phew, crusty. Wrap that up. Pressurize this tank. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Too much back pressure on it. Well, wouldn't that be nice? Alright, let's try it again. Some went. I think I popped the tank. Now a bit, nothing happened over here. Yeah, I got nothing at the hose. Okay, I might start pulling lines off. That stinks. I was hoping that'd be easier. Sometimes you get lucky. I got lucky with breaking the engine loose and actually hearing it fire and cleaning the points and making that work. So, if things were going to happen, this isn't the worst. All right, let me start pulling lines. So you guys can see what I can see. There's the front. Fuel line runs from the back up there. So I just traced it back. And I figured I'd start at this rubber line. So I'll pull this off. Hopefully I don't get a lot of gas in my face. We'll see. All right. It's not stopped up here. Imagine I'll end up with gas in my face. Well, that might be okay too, because at least it means the tank's not stopped up. That one's actually not completely hard feeling. Get this clamp out of the way. Of course, it rained last night, so everything's drippy in my face. Get back in there. All right, now don't break off. Progress. More progress. And nothing. Okay, so it stopped up in the tank. All right, let's see what we can do about it. All right, so I know definition of insanity is same thing. Yeah, that's saying. But since I took the hose off, technically it's not the exact same thing. So let's see if it makes any difference. No difference. That's hopeful. I might try to find something to run back up in there. I guess good news is it means there's no holes in the tank. Yeah, I might try to find a little piece of wire or something to snake back up. I might be able to knock something loose. Yeah, let me go grab something. All right, made it back a couple line wrenches, some PB blasters. Let's see what this does. Yep, right where I want them. So can I get this to turn without ruining it? My immediate thought is no. Let me try a regular wrench. Wrench through all the broken glass. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Seems to fit a little better than the line wrenches. One good thing though, we know with the pressurizing that it doesn't leak right here. Woo! Startled me. Nice though. Okay, so we got that out. So I wonder if yours stopped up. The tank stopped up. Let's find out. Shouldn't take long to check it. And we'll just blow it backwards. Yep, so it's not that. So it's from here down, which doesn't surprise me. I hear it plain as day. But then when I try to put pressure the other way, I get nothing. So you're starting to aggravate me. That's fine. Yeah. You can see that tank pressurizing. Alright, let me grab a piece of wire and I'll run it down that hole, see if that makes any difference. Okay, made back a couple pieces of wire. We'll shoot a little more brake clean down in there, just because it makes me feel better. There we go. Now, let's see how far down I can get this wire to go. It went pretty easy. I feel nothing to indicate that is not very good. Wire went down about that much, which is pretty much to the bottom of the tank. Well, shoot a little air through it, see what happens. Fingers crossed. Nope, tank's still swelling. Why is it doing this? Help me understand. Let's go this way. I mean, I get being stopped up. That doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm gonna spray it and let this guy soak for a while this time. Let's see what happens. I think I'm on a brake clean. That's fine, we'll let that sit. Okay, made it back. Let that sit for a while with the brake clean in it. Since I'm about out, if this doesn't work, I have some carburetor cleaner. Well, let's see if this does anything. That sounds promising. All right, let's see what it sounds like going the other way. Hey, look at that. Whatever was in there broke loose. Well, that's awesome news. I can hook all this mess back up and try to get some of this fuel out of this tank. Man, that's great news. Oh, small victories. Now, whatever's in there will probably come back to haunt me and clog up fuel filters and pick up tubes and fuel lines. But until it does, I'm gonna call it a victory. Victory if I can get you. Come on. Get back on there. You came off of there. You know you want to go back on there. What? Get you out of the way. Why did you? All of a sudden. Normally they're hard to get off, not only. Now, all right, don't embarrass me in front of everybody. Be cool. I don't want to force it. I think that might be it. Run my little wrench. Oh no, that's it pretty quick. Feels right. That's good news. Makes me happy. Not as happy as hearing it, turn over and run yesterday. But it's exciting. So now, let's see if it goes that up under the truck when I put the air to it. Yep. So we'll watch this hose down here. Right, yeah, there it is. And it works. I see gas just coming out. Well, varnish more than gas. But, excellent news. Nice. Okay, now, figure out how to get that tank drained without creating a big old mess. Let's see what I can find. It appears to have created its own siphon, which is fine with me. So I'll just let it sit there and drain until it stops draining. Then we'll put some good gas in it and find out if this fuel pump's gonna work. All right, we'll back spray this guy again because it makes me feel better. And I'll go to the tank and blow some air through it. Hopefully push some gas up this way. Let's see if that did anything. Pushing air usually will not push it past the fuel pump, but that might have pushed some through the lines. I think it's going to pump. It is going to pump. Look at that. More victories for me. Shoot, let's put that back on now. Wow, wow, wow. Let's put you back together and see what happens when I put it to that carburetor. Okay, so now I want to see the really old filter fill up, if all goes well. Look at that. I even hear it filling up the carburetor. Let's put some fire back to the coal, see what happens. This thing might run. I hear it. It's at least hitting. Look at that. Ah, so close. So much better than it was though. Yeah, I think it's going to run. I have no reason to think that accelerator pump's doing anything. Yeah. It's a running truck. Look at that. I gotta do it again. It runs. It's not real good. It'll get better. It'll get better. No, victory. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that. Get that battery cable off. I don't want to touch it because I know the metal's going to be hot, but that's good news. Man, I'm happy with that. I'll get it better. I'm going to call it a win though. It sat for a long, long time. I don't even know how long, but it's back to running. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to call this a video. Next time we'll do other stuff. I don't know what, but it runs. I'm so happy. Thanks for watching.